What is up, dudes? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. What we got going on here this morning? We got Jaked Up, Thundery Voucher, Legacy Egg, DJ's Club, all joining us this morning. What's up, guys? How you all doing this morning? Welcome in. Got an exciting stream planned for today. I hope. Maybe, if I know what I'm doing. We'll see. I'm actually going to drop the music a little bit today. I noticed it was kind of loud in the last stream. Chris Private, welcome in. Welcome in. How is everyone doing this morning? As you can see from the title of the stream today, Richlands, Ohio is where we'll be checking out. As some of you might know, that's kind of where I'm from. Oh, my alarm's going off. Cool. Great. Off to a good start. Nothing like having your alarm blast in the middle of the stream starting. Okay. Cool. I think we do have mods. I don't know. I don't know what came out yesterday. Like the worst person to check out mods because I don't check them often enough to know what comes out. What did DJ post yesterday? Go ahead. 2630 new dawn. Okay, so this stuff isn't new then. Is basically what I see. Yeah, this is yesterday's stuff. Okay, no mods yet. Forget what I said. Nothing special about the stream title to me, right? This stream is super low. Get out of here. Get out of here. Except for this map is really good legacy. That's the thing that you left out. Nothing really special about this part of, the world, but this map is pretty nice. And you know what? I think you did a pretty good job of making the map representative of what we're looking at. So let's hop in game. Let's talk about this. Go over a few things. Turn this music down to my ears and turn the game volume down a little bit. It's all a little odd to me. At least on my side. Anyway. Hashtag Zap Legacy. Yeah, dude. Okay, that's going to need to be a thing. I tell you what. Any super chats today result in Legacy's timeout. Deal? Or new members as well. I'll go ahead and say new members as well. Any sort of monetary value to the channel results in Legacy's timeout. that's where we're at today. This guy, he's already off to a good start. Anyway, I know exactly where this map is supposed to be based out of. I know exactly the intersection up here. Let me move my little behind up this way. I added all my mods back in, so we have all my mods. Oh, and yeah, there's real life cars as traffic, so that's cool. This intersection right here, 97 south, 97 north. I know exactly where this intersection is. Exactly what this is. So yeah. Now I will say the map is definitely not 100% accurate, and the mod author Julian F Modding even says as much. This farm right here, this isn't here, not in real life, but I know where this was meant to be, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? This corner here, it's kind of there. It's a little bit closer to the intersection, like it's scaled to make it work well with Farm Sim. You know what I mean? Which is A-okay. Like I said, he wasn't exactly going for 100% realism, so I'm okay with that. Doesn't really bother me. But I will say, what he has done is make a map that is actually very representative. The terrain here, it's not perfectly flat. And this part of, Richland, it's nice and got some gradients here and there. It's not super hilly. As you get closer to where exactly I am, it gets much more hilly. Which I guess if I'm looking at it right, let me go back to the intersection. You would go north is that way. I think you would actually go that way to get towards me. So yeah. It's interesting. I like it though. I'm very happy with what he's done here, and amazingly well detailed map. Like seriously, over the top, well detailed. Stuff like this, we didn't need, you know, this. This is pure decoration. But man, does it look good. Running over this way, there's some more stuff. Like, similar to that. Same vein. Just a random quad set down here with some bins. This washer. I believe this washer actually works, too. Yeah. So, like I said, it's not stuff that, like, we expect to be on the map. But it's stuff that he took the time to put on the map, and it's very nice. I do have some gripes. This isn't going to be an all-praise video. Of course, with me, it never is. Julian F, if you happen to be watching, just some things that you could try to improve and update. Nothing that has to happen by no means. It's still a very good map either way. We pick just a random spot back here. It's a good spot. I want to use this map. These are our ground painting textures. It would have been nice to have maybe a few more. I will say the ones you gave us are pretty good, but it'd be nice to have a couple more. Just for farm building. Like I said, the ones that we got here are fine. They're all very good, very nice, high quality. And the reason I say this is because I know you've tapped into the other ground textures. Use some right here that we don't have access to. It'd be nice if we had access to at least the ones that you used. You know what I mean? I believe this gravel here. Oh, we do have that one. Okay, so that's good at least. Yeah, I don't like to see stuff on the ground that we can't do ourselves. Like this driveway. Say if you accidentally landscape too close to the driveway, now you can't replace it. So you have to do something different. It's fine. It's not a big deal. You did do well on the plants, though. However, I will say, maybe a few more additional ones would be nice. Basically, everything after where you get into the rocks is all stuff that I have that's added. I would consider adding some of these as well. Trees, I think they're all the same. Yeah. I don't know if you could tap into the Platinum Edition trees. Probably not. Probably not. It's probably locked behind the Platinum wall. But anyway, just thinking that could be an idea if you added Platinum Edition stuff. Just that way, it's more options, right? If not, that's fine. I don't know if that's locked behind the Platinum paywall, but either way. Only 3 I go after. Sole purpose of... Yeah. No, you go after everyone, Legacy. Yeah, I think you do go after everyone. I think it's... You're exaggerating a little. Pretty sure you go after all... You know, literally everyone. Anyway. Deer just charged me. What the fuck was that? Anyway. Yeah. I guess let's fire up a combine, maybe get it rolling in this field. At least something to get us started. I probably am going to swap out some of this equipment. I don't love every single piece of equipment we got here. It's like the seeder and the cultivator there. I'm not a huge fan of those. So, but the combine here, I think, should be fine for a little while. We actually only own the little field here. Oh, great! I have some of the pedestrians walking around some of the farms. Yeah, that's fair. I would say that's fair. That's a fair complaint. I will say to counter that though, on Elm Creek there is the same thing. Yeah. What I know there's platinum trees and there's actually platinum ground textures and stuff like that too, but you can't have access to them unless you own the DLC, right? So if he added them to the map, I believe that's against Giants TOS. I believe, because it's part of the DLC. If that makes sense. I hated it on... Yeah, I agree. I did too. I don't love the pedestrians thing. I wish there was a setting to turn pedestrians off in general, to be honest with you, because I feel like they are kind of immersion breaking, that's for sure. Okay, so I don't love his choice combine and header trailer here. That's gonna be annoying. Can't even get this thing out. Saw some pines. Yeah, I have a few pines as well added. Once you get back into, these are all still regular base game trees. These come with the game, but then once you get to here, this is a mod pack that I have. So, yeah, they don't actually count. I'm just gonna kind of shove this all out. I don't know if this is a fault. I'm gonna guess this wasn't tested very well with this in particular. Although, is that Giant's fault? I believe that's Giant's fault. Header 625X, which is 7.6 meters. And 40, and 40 is too small, I think. I think it needed the next size up. I mean, it's fine, but like, definitely tell this wasn't wasn't checked. That's okay. It's fine. Like I said, it's whatever. Just sell the header or sell the trailer and move on. But you know, stuff like that can be slightly annoying. Header trailer, I'm just gonna sell it. We'll end up buying another trailer, no big deal. I'm probably gonna sell the Mac truck as well, because I kind of want to use a Volvo. Just because we have Volvo, might as well use it, right? Paid for my platinum expansion. I'm gonna use my new brand. Map itself is beautiful. I found the fact that they're usable farm ground as a not worth it. Right, I could definitely see that. I hope you guys can't hear the dog, especially not after I asked Miss Tech not to do that to me. I think she's got it. Okay. Yeah, the dog. We moved where the dog's chain is. It's right outside my window, and I knew that was going to be an issue. But she's got way more space to move, so she's staying, but not while I'm streaming. She's not working. Standard map is already small. The area should be utilized best. Oh, yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I would love to see a 4X PC only version of this map. I think that would be incredible. This map already has great baselines to go off of. If we saw a 4X version of this, oh man, that would be a contender for top mod or top map ever for me, I think. I'll tell you what I really love is the scale of the farms on this map, and like we should really talk about that. So like, you have obviously the starting farm here that you go with as a, yeah, that's on consoles. That's sweet. So the base farm here you start with, and then you have bigger farms as well. Like, I mean, this farm here that's a pretty good sized farm, right? I mean, you get a pretty huge shop, and all this is accessible with an office up there. Like, that's freaking sweet, man. This is Richlands, Ohio, Ethan McCall, which is exactly the area I'm from. Which is kind of cool. This map is located less than 20 minutes away from my house. So, yeah. Typical Ohio. Yes, exactly. Yeah. This is all, I mean, Legacy, you and I both know that this is like, as far as maps go, this is pretty damn accurate to what Ohio is like for the most part. I'm trying to think, up there by you is kind of the same way. Kind of the same kind of terrain. So I think a little flatter towards you though, isn't it? Like the farther you go north in Ohio, it tends to flatten out more and more, it seems like. Although that's dependent. Accurate enough. Needs more hills. Oh, it does for your area it is more hilly. Okay. Well, this part of Richland is very flat, I will say. Surprisingly. Paul with the 3 pounds, or the 3 pounds of euros. I can't remember. I think it's 3 euros. I appreciate it, buddy. I can't remember. I suck. I appreciate it, buddy. I like the barn finds in here. That's sweet. Nice attention to detail. This is meant to be another, you know, kind of larger operation, I think. That's what they were going for here. I don't love that there's two of the same shed, but I will say he differentiated the two. So, like, he threw different stuff in each of them. It's like the same shed, but with different stuff in them. It doesn't really feel like the same shed. You know what I mean? It's really cool. Really well done. This one basically has a scrapyard coming in. This is very typical Ohio right here. Ashland, because they're so close, and Ashland has parts that are super... Ashland for sure has parts that are super hilly, but as you get towards Galleon, it's really flat. This is where this is. This is between Lexington and Belleville, I think, and that part is super flat. So, or starts to flatten out quite a bit. It's like the farther that way you go, closer you get to Indiana. It's flattening out. You know what I mean? From what I think of. I'm positive this is where this is based off of. But again, that intersection up there was kind of the giveaway, I think. So, again, more ground textures here. We should be able to paint these. But again, yeah, it's just like the range between, you got super small farms, you got super large farms. Like, you have all different sizes and shapes to work with here, and I feel like that's really cool. As far as like farms that are included with maps go, I feel like some of these are the best that I've seen. Like, a lot of these are just as good, if not, you know, similar to something I would try to build for myself. Like, I didn't feel the need to do a farm build on this map. Granted, I probably wasn't going to anyway, just because I really wanted to actually farm for once. But, like, in terms of what these farms actually look like, I feel like these are just way better than most maps. You know what I mean? And there's so many of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is... I can still technically get here. That's technically out of the map border, I think. Yeah. I can't believe it let me fly there. That's kind of weird. If you want to count that, that's 6, but I guess that would probably be more of a part of this one, right? That's another one there, because it has a shop that you can use. Just found the farm on Google Maps. Yeah, I kind of think I know exactly where it's at. You know what I mean? There's, if you find the intersection or where 97 comes up and has a left turn to stay on 97, you'll find it. I'm pretty sure that's exactly where this is based off of. That's the key giveaway, and it's, like I said, kind of right between Belleville and Lexington, I think. So that area, anyway. Yeah. I mean, it's nice. Also, this little round building, I'm pretty sure is a dead giveaway too. You'll find this little round building. But yeah, the other thing I need to praise this map for, JD fan, welcome in. How you doing, man? Is the use of custom barns and stuff is really nice, really well done. A lot of these barns, I don't think I've seen these before. I don't think I've seen any other mapper using some of these buildings. Like this one right here. This is, I believe, the first time I've seen this one. Epic Domain, welcome in. How you doing, man? Some of these buildings I have not seen on console before. This one in particular is definitely something new. Like this shed here is nice. This is nice. I want this as a placeable. I would really like to see all of these barns put in a placeable pack. I think that would be fantastic. be one of my favorite placeable packs real quick. Right up there with Legacy Sheds, I think. I would use these. It could be color options on them too. Man, I'm in. I didn't even notice this little area. What is this? It's like an ATV part. Oh yeah. You'll find this too. I know exactly where this is at. Ohio ATV Nature Park. I think you'll find that. I know exactly what to use going for with this. I don't think it's actually supposed to be an ATV park. No, is it? I believe there's one there. Hang on. I don't think it's in this area though. No, it's definitely not in this area. I didn't think so. Yeah, it seemed kind of weird. I didn't think it was in this area. But I know exactly what this is trying to be. So he put this here in place of something else. I'm almost positive of it. He put this here instead of... what's it called? I think Mid-Ohio... Mid-Ohio, what's the name of that place? It's a racetrack, basically. Can't remember what the name of the place is. Hang on, I got Google Maps open. I'm trying to remember what it is. Some building from Liberty Fields from FS19. Okay, that makes sense. That would make sense. I could see that. Yeah, ATV Nature Park I don't think is actually here. I think it's definitely somewhere. I'm almost positive it's a real place though. I will say, this sign, these signs that he made for it, Ohio ATV Nature Park, that sign is freaking sick. That is sick. That looks exactly like a sign that you would see for something like this. That's pretty cool. Surprised that that was allowed on console, because that is definitely, yeah. Anyway, cool stuff. Very nice. And I mean, this is just like little extra stuff that didn't have to be added, but was added anyway, you know? I love to see that. This is really cool. Little details that you notice if you're looking for them, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure with where he put that, because that is up that way. Yeah, I believe that's exactly where that would be the raceway. I'm pretty sure that's what he was going for with that. Let me turn my speed and flying back off. Hang on. I'm going to go back to combining. We got stuff to do. I'm too busy looking at stuff. Way too busy looking at stuff. Take it in the sights. Pretty cool stuff, though. Actually, the second car I ever bought, I bought from someone in this region. Very close to here. I think, like, if you were to actually think about it, I think their house would actually be on this map. So, that's kind of cool. Easter egg hidden somewhere? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure there is. I'm definitely going to be taking some time off screen to be, like, digging around everywhere, taking a look at everything. Nicholas and Farmson Freak, welcome in. How you guys doing? Welcome in. Yeah, this, living so close to here is definitely cool. This is the first farm sim map that I can say is, like, legitimately very, very close to me. Like, within 20, 30 minutes of my house, quite easily. Boy, Sim Freak is here? Yeah, there he is. Got some coffee to finish up, hang on. Oh no, I got cold on me. That sucks. I gotta down it then. Ah, no, that's getting rough. I let it get too cold, that sucks. But had it gone 10 minutes ago, I'd been alright, but Scotty too hottie. That's a good one. Custom traffic. Yeah, well, on top of that, he used them as statics too. It's very, very cool. Very happy with that. That's definitely cool. Honestly, we haven't had any PC maps with this level of statics, I don't think, or custom traffic. That's pretty neat, for sure. I mean, the only way to make it any better is if it would be lawnmowers or ATVs or stuff like that just driving around, especially close to like the ATV park. That'd have been cool. Farmer Tech 51, welcome in. I appreciate you stopping in, lurking. Statics aren't even static. Oh, are they? Really? I gotta go test your theory. I gotta go test this. If they're dynamic, that's even cooler, to be honest. That's even cooler. If I can run them over or push them around with a tractor, to me, that's even cooler. I do have some questions, though, with some of these. I'm going to have to test some stuff, because I haven't tested any of this. Can I bump this thing? That's static. Magnum, what's up, man? That one's definitely static. Which one did you test it on? Legacy? Or where did you test it? Oh, that's solid. Huh. Bush right there is solid. Weird. I want to see something, though. Can I don't know if I'll need to own the land, so I'm just going to go ahead and buy the land. I'll refund myself the money. Well, I can't buy that land. That kind of sucks. Okay, so some of these farms you can't actually buy, which is a bit of a bummer. But at the same time, I think I know why he did that. Hang on. We're going to go up to field 4 real quick. Or 4. Maybe not all, but I hit one yesterday on but it went flat. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Okay, so what he did, he made it so not all of the farms are usable, but that's okay. Kind of okay with that. Ooh, and these are kind of realistically priced too. 261 for that. It's about right. This one would be 1.1 million. Yeah, that's probably about what these properties would cost, especially right now. That's kind of accurate, actually. Yours costs 205, the one you start with. Oh, what I was gonna do, let me cheat real quick. All right, Magnum, no worries, man. Yeah, this is I'm enjoying this map a lot, actually, already. I can tell you this one's definitely gonna be a keeper for me. I'm gonna refund myself. That's 60 grand. 60, yeah. So we're back to neutral. Marty, welcome in. How you doing, man? I want to see if I can demolish the decorations on the farm. I cannot. Okay. That's good to know. It's not a big deal, but it is good to know. And also, I think I bought this land. I got the chickens that came with it, I think. Open animal diet. Yeah, you start with 10 chickens on this one. Cool. That's interesting. Good to know. The bottom comments of Land's last stream. Late consider filters for that. I'll have to tell them how, so they don't have to deal with so many of those. Oh, actually, you might have to have 2 buddy, I think, to do that. I started doing that. I set up filters for it. Try to take care of them before I actually have to remove them. Woohoo! 60 people watching, 12 likes. Not too bad already. Not too bad this morning. To a good start, guys. Got all the equipment on for a minute. Oh, that's good to know. But probably didn't get any of the land, right? Getting the equipment, I think, is a happy medium on Farm Manager. I wish that more maps actually did that, to be honest. So that way it basically makes Farm Manager just a good way to start with more money. You know what I mean? Because I actually feel like $1 million's not quite enough money, really. Custom AI cars, very cool map. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think the custom AI cars are really well done. The and the fact that we were just talking about that they're also statics, like that's pretty cool. So they're parked at the shop, they're parked at the houses. Makes it feel very lived in, you know. I think that's really cool. And then my other major praise was that there's so many farms on the map that, like, if you want to move, you want to go upgrade to a bigger farm, you totally could. And you don't necessarily have to build it yourself on this map. And even as somebody who likes doing farm builds, I think that's a really cool thing, just so that way, you know, you don't have to be good at farm builds to have a good time on this one. There's been a lot of maps so far that it's like, man, these farms that you start with are kind of like icky, you know, not really all that great to grow, or you know, there's just not very many to choose from or whatever. I'm actually really content with this farms. That being said, I am going to swap some of this equipment out because I'm not super in love with some of this equipment. I kind of like where he was going here, so he gave you a little baby Massey. I'm probably going to keep the baby Massey, to be honest. Yeah, right, Dirt? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Be driving a combine. That's weird stuff, isn't it? I'm going to sell this 4755. I want to buy a different tractor. I got some really cool tractor mounts. Might as well use it. Yeah, absolutely, Marty. It would be a great map for multiplayer server, and it's probably going to end up my multiplayer server map whenever I get if I ever set up a public server again. I think it's perfect for that. For me, honestly, so far this is one of my top tier maps for sure. I feel like it's just really well done. You get a lot of space, a lot of different stuff to choose from. The map itself is... I haven't ran into any bugs. On initial release, haven't really ran into much, you know? I'm sure there is a few, but, like, I haven't found any yet. You know what I mean? So... Jason, what's up, man? Welcome in. Buy the AI cars. Yeah. That'd be cool if you could do that on consoles, huh? To be fair, this means a lot of things. If Giants let these AI cars be on all platforms, somebody might be able to release the AI cars as mods. I just want to throw that out there. Somebody might be able to do that. It's not out of the question. Favor, welcome in. Hoonigan, look like home. Yeah, very much so. I will say the area I'm in specifically, being 20-30 minutes away from here, is a little bit more hilly, but yeah, it's very close. I'm, like I said, very happy to have a map finally that is this close to home. I'm really down for that. Weights, all weights? No. Power hitch. Yeah, I think I just want to just do standard. Rear hitch. I actually would like let's do the old quick hitch. Yeah, it's a happy medium. Front attacher. So the quickie loader on there. Yeah, that's fine. Quickie's okay. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but at least I'll have it. Shows the farm in the bottom right with just a shed. That's a good spot. That's a good spot. Bottom right area is a nice little area. I want to get myself a little gravity wagon. Only thing is I don't have an actual place to put grain, so I can get a gravity wagon, but I don't really know where to dump it. I might need to build a silo. These are all just initial costs coming out the gate. Little J&M grain cart there. I think it'd be good setup. Yeah. Safety triangle. Top, down. We'll do top. Cover. I'll tell you, this one almost looks a little too new for what I'm thinking. Maybe we'll go with the Kill Bros. That'd be even closer to what I need. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kill Bros. I think that's probably the coolest of the ones that I have. I thought I had more than this, to be honest. Steel extensions, galvanize. Yeah, we're gonna do galvanize just to add to it. I don't have the Parker wagons. I thought I did, but I do not. I might have deleted them at some point. I'm pretty sure I had them at some point, though. Cut back to that. Let me get out of the road. Again, AI traffic cars that are pretty freaking awesome. Get back out of the field. Learn to drive. I'll probably put Julian FMD on the plate. That's cool. Oh, we're racing this guy. We're racing. Oh, do you hear that? I don't know if you guys could hear the exhaust note on that. It sounded pretty realistic. Why can I not? I don't have flight mode still on, do I? No. Can I get my cars? I don't know. I'll fix that later. It's fine. Wait, we need to get the new tractor. Duh. Yeah, pick this guy up. Gravity wagon. Yeah. Yeah, the Parker ones are nice. I guess I need to re-download them. I forgot I didn't have them, to be honest with you. I'll tell you, this is also cool. The statics he's got sitting at the shop. Plus the fact that the shop here is just a open lot there. That's pretty cool. I will say this definitely doesn't exist in the real area. There's definitely not a Hogs Farm equipment there, but there might be like, I don't think there's any sort of ag equipment dealer in that area, as far as I know. But that's fine. Can I not unfold my flashers? Surely there's a button to open that. No? Yeah, it's fine. I'm heading the right way. Yeah, all right. Come up this way and then hook a left. Thought so. I thought this was this way. Yeah. Also, cows on this farm by default. That's cool. So you could just buy the. If you buy that farm, you'd have cows right off the bat. Yeah, the shop area is definitely different than everything else we've seen. It's definitely new. It's the same dealer building, but like it's been put in, implemented very nicely, I will say. Guess it isn't busy last night. Yeah, for sure. For sure. 25 watching 16. Man, guys, we're killing it today. Let's go. Hook a left up here. Just a S10 driving around. That's cool. We like that. I like to see just little S10s driving around. F-150s. It's pretty cool. Played on the AI. I have not. I don't think I've seen the AI Prius yet, to be honest. Not that I remember anyway. I'm looking for it now. We drive by in a Prius. I want to see it. I had 10 streams going on. Yeah. Yeah, I tell you, it gets pretty busy with the night streams. I think we all, as content creators, tend to go crazy on the night streams. Morning streams seem very neglected, which is why I wanted to keep at least one morning stream around personally. I like being able to stream at least one morning a week. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Powerful fun. Yeah. I do that sometimes though too. I'll pull it up in Chrome. That way I could swap between a bunch of them quickly. Just switch Chrome tabs. Hit refresh when you do. I don't love running YouTube in a Chrome browser, but it does work. They're all active at night. Yeah, exactly. Well, a lot of us that don't do it full time, that's the best time to stream. For me, I work second, so like it doesn't really matter to me. You know what I mean? That's the only way that I'm able to stream mornings. The Mistack doesn't actually work Fridays, so as of fairly recently, it's pretty easy for me to stream mornings. At least on Fridays. Every other day is kind of a pain, but Fridays at least. Several browsers tabs go on my play. Yeah. Yeah, you should see how it is from the streaming side. I see 7 Chrome tabs open, 2 different windows, so. And that's pretty typical, I would say. Oh, Hoonigan got on the Legacy's hit list. Hoonigan seems like he's always on everyone's hit list. I feel like that's a fair assumption. I'm pretty sure Hoonigan's always on people's hit list. 3:11 p.m. for you. So yeah, it's like perfect time for Paul. Everybody over there across the pond is like literally perfect time to watch a stream. Here it's freaking 10 in the morning. That's pretty early for a lot of people over here. Especially if a lot of them work mornings or whatever. Like doing morning streams, not as tired as after work. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel about it too. By the time I go to bed, it's like 2:30 in the morning some nights. Last night I didn't fall asleep until 3:30 in the morning. It was nuts. But that's, you know, the joys. Julian's Alice Charmer suit. That would be great. I can tell you why we haven't seen it though. I think this map makes the Alice worth the wait. I'd like to see his white tractor brought back. That's the one I'm dying for. I have a really bad conversion I need to delete of that tractor, and it makes me miss his white from 19 even more. Oh, who to get asked for it? Fair enough. Yeah, I would say that's fair enough reason for a timeout. That's probably fair. Probably fair. Everybody's on Legacy. Yeah, that's fair. By the way, welcome in, Kevin. How you doing, man? Welcome in. We're rocking and rolling today. Absolutely killing it today. Audio's looking good. Yeah, we're just having fun. Probably buy a bigger combine at some point, but for just this little field, and then what? I think I own field. What is it? 9 or 6? 6. Yeah, it's not very big. Many years ago, my city had a white farm equipment. Oh, that's cool. I'll tell you, that white would look fucking perfect on this map, because honestly, I see tons of white in this area. I think that's actually pretty fair to say. The white equipment is very popular around here, it seems like. Might as well make it true. Got him. Ay, ay, ay. You guys are mean. Head park of the road, just check out all the AI cars. Saw a Challenger. Yeah. Yeah, they're on here. Well, and listen to the engine sounds on the Challenger too. Definitely make sure you listen to the engine sounds. I don't know if I could quite hire a worker yet. It'd be kind of cool if I could, just so I can go see what's going on with Field 6. I don't know exactly what I gotta do over there. Legacy, though, I expect it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Just rocking and rolling. I need to pull this up real quick just to see. 6 has wheat on it. And it is right harvest. Okay. So once we get done with this field, basically we have to go over there. So he has a big, yeah, that's fair. I guess that's true. That's just his nature. Try playing God with him. Yeah. Honestly, right now, this map might be my favorite for Farm Sim 22. Elk Mountain is still up there just because it's such a cool area. Yeah. Yeah, I did see that Farm Sim. Dwarf. Yeah. Or Drof. I can't remember what it said. Hey, buddy. Stop right there. Dwarf. Let's just stand out here in traffic for a second. I thought this one was pretty funny too. Picture of a freaking cow on it. Karen is the plate on the Prius. Okay. That sounds about accurate. What's this guy? Oh, he just drove right through me. That was kind of weird. Anybody? Anybody coming? What do you got? I think that's the Ford there again. I can't tell. Too far away. Yeah. The Dwarf. What's the plate say? It doesn't have a plate. Yeah, either way, pretty funny. Yeah, he just like ran me over. Didn't care at all. What a guy. What a guy. We do own a baler, right? Yeah. Oh, it's a baby baler though. Drive a Sheep 1500 if you look at the Dodges. Yeah. That's funny. Built dwarf tough. Oh, there's Priuses. God, I'm not fast enough. Come on. Cut them off. Oh, too fast. Hey, get back here. Karen. Come here, Karen. Come here, Karen. Keeping up with her. I don't know if you guys could read it, but it says Karen. Ah, pretty sure he's faster than me. Stream was like 2 minutes behind. What are you doing 2 minutes behind? What's wrong with you? Junk. Yeah, that sounds like your fault though. If you're 2 minutes behind. Because my end looks great today. I say that, I gotta double check. Stream. Let's make sure. Yeah, everything's healthy. That's your fault. What the hell, buddy? What are you doing? I have a not fan of buildings that aren't finished pushing doors and windows. Goes with they'll probably get fixed. I imagine that'll get fixed pretty quickly. I don't think that's as intended, if you know what I mean. It's probably just a bug. Should be pretty easy. You problem, that's problem. Yeah, that's a good emoji there. I like that one. Weird. Oh crap, that's full. I didn't even realize that was full. That was dumb. I hit that 100% right at the corner, didn't I? Ay. Unload this thing. That wagon's already full. What are we gonna do about that? What are we gonna do about our capacity issues here? Poking the bear by sudden emoji. Probably. Let's think of who he's poking the who's the bear here. This situation. Do I have enough money to build a silo? Good question. Compact storage. Can I even fit a silo on this barn? Or on this farm? Oh, 10 grand. It holds 5 million liters. I can fit that. Oh boy. That might be a bit of a some bitch to work around, but you know what? I might just do this. It's not gonna level much. Oh man, that's just about perfect. I'm just trying to think like how to expand this farm in the future, right? So like say if I wanted to stay on this farm, I think what I would do is I would just cut the field off here, and then I would give myself more room that way, and then I can make separate drives in and out. So what I'm going to do is just place it right here for now. Or maybe even a little bit closer to the telephone pole there, just because I can work around the telephone pole. It's going to be a bit of a son of a bitch to load up and all that stuff. And then what we can also do for now is I'll take some of this dirt, just like run it back up to the field, something like that. So it looks like that's how you're meant to get in and out, something like that. That should work. Didn't take too long to get. Oh no, it never does with me. I always find ways to start building farms. All right, let's get ourselves whipped around here. Go unload this thing. They didn't give me a silo, so I gotta make it work. So I actually kind of like the way that integrated. Like I said, it'd be really easy just to start continuing building that way. Tell you what, that's something we could do if you guys are interested. Once I get this field harvested, we could probably try to go ahead and just like upgrade this farm how I would upgrade it. Completely incapable of leaving a farm the way it is? Absolutely. Well, I tell you, it's kind of interesting though, because like if you were playing on this map and say you wanted to stay on this farm, like how could you upgrade it, right? I think that's always interesting to see. Because some people are going to play on the map a whole lot longer than I am, and they might come to a point where they need to start upgrading stuff. I mean, yes, of course, you could always just buy a different farm on the map, but, like, why do that when you have a pretty good farm that you start with, actually? Could just upgrade it a little bit. Add some more sheds, more buildings, more stuff, and continue expanding. If that's something you guys want to see, that's something I could do. For sure. We're gonna get this guy unloaded, and I gotta make a U-turn somehow or another. I do see a weight over there I'm never gonna use. I just don't care about weights. I don't like this little trailer either. That thing could go. I'm never gonna use this planter, or this seeder, or this disc. Not gonna happen. Or this baler. Baler can go too. I think that's everything. That's gotta go. Let's see, not pour your grate on the ground. Your aim sucks. I have a child. I don't think my aim sucks that bad. Ay. Not a fan. You either have to chop trees or use a field if you do a lot of protection. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that, actually. I have 4, I would like to argue. Except for you're older than I am. Hey, it has to be attackified. Or tackified, yeah. Has to be tackified. I got none. Well, then again, that means your aim sucks. Yeah, this is a weird place for this conversation to have gone. Awkward. Do I have voice mod working? Is voice mod working today? I think I have a good sound effect for that. That'll do. That'll do. We probably play the, where'd it go? Which one is it? I can't remember where I put the button. Voice mod. Where's the other one? Where did I put? What happened to my... I'm missing a button. Oh, there it is. There we go. Still got 2 before I try. Hey, you took it, they're not. I mean, yeah. Fair. It's always my fault, right? I mean, I always blame the streamer. 85% sure I don't have it. 85% sure? Yeah. That's 85%. that's not very sure. Some of college was a blur. Yeah. Could see that. I didn't go to college, so that whole time period, same, basically. That's when my child was born. During that would have been my college years. Hashtag we know, Marty. Hashtag we know. We're almost done with this little section. I think I can hire a worker for the other section, so of course that's what I want to do though, is hire a worker. That's typical tack right there. Why could I not lower my header? Hello? That was weird. It wouldn't let me lower my header. V key didn't do anything. Tack don't want to pick up. Oh yeah, I will. I'll pick up straw. I like picking up straw and stuff like that. I got a perfect barn to store it in too. I don't know what I'm gonna use, what I'm gonna do with it, but oh, damn, poor Thundery. Rip. Can we get some F's in chat for Thundery there? Now it's your fault. Yeah. Basically. That sounds about right. I only claim my 3 when they're good. Most days I don't have any. Fair. Poor Thundery. Just got ripped like that. Red Nick Gaming, what's up, man? What map do you have your eyes on? Didn't go to college either, joined the U.S. Army. Hey, that's a good place to go. I went through an apprenticeship program instead. I had the Marines on my mind for a long time, but I ended up going with an apprenticeship program. Money opportunities were more in my favor in that direction. I took it. Kansas irrigation map. Ooh, who's that by? I remember seeing that one. Now I'm interested. I'm gonna have to look into this. Kansas irrigation. Who's that by? You know, I kind of thought by now we'd have seen. Oh, what was that map that came out right at the end of FS19? I did something on it. I don't remember what I did on the map. Oh, Hispano? Okay. Hispano does really good stuff. I'm definitely interested to see that. Hispano has some really cool stuff. This one, as soon as I seen Farm Sim Guys early look at the other day, I was like, holy crap, that's freaking awesome. I gotta play on it. This is, I mean, literally right up my alley. Or just up the alley from me, however you want to consider it. So, like, this map was going to be a guaranteed for me just because of the location, but The fact that it's a good map on top of that, it's just even better. Yeah, yeah, exactly what Dirt said. We do appreciate your service, Tech. That's awesome. Army's, like I said, a great place to be, I think. That is awesome. Animal science student for once didn't learn anything new, so went back to work. Yeah. Yeah. Marty was military too, wasn't he? Yeah. Yeah, I was planning on Marines myself, but then said I had the opportunity for a really good apprenticeship program, and not long after that had a child, so it was like, you know, kind of guaranteed I was just gonna stay here instead of joining the military. But there's days I wish I would have, but joined, but I had a record when I turned 18. That's fair. That sucks. For sure. It's kind of sucks to not be able to do something you want to do because of something like that, you know? Especially if it's something stupid. Or something that, wasn't necessarily your fault, any situation like that. It just sucks. I'm gonna hire a worker for the rest of this. I need to go buy a baler. I don't know what I have. He's probably gonna miss a bunch on the left, so I'll have to come back for a cleanup pass after, but it's fine. Could get a little round baler. Probably gonna go deer just because this thing's cheap. 12 grand. I don't think I have anything cheaper than that. Yeah. The deer balers are definitely 8 grand if I want to do the bale thrower, but I don't really want to do the bale thrower. Yeah, we're gonna go. Sorry, I know you guys hate John Deere. You guys tell me as much all the time. We'll get this guy. Spade of the farm. Okay. Oh, I gotcha. I know we talked about it at one time. I couldn't remember what you had told me. It's been a while. We should probably unload the combine before I go take it off for the other side of the map. Go get this baler. For the containers thing, I think. Gotcha. Right, exactly. And again, that's exactly what it is. The way life is. Yeah, exactly, Jake. Same here. College wasn't ever going to be for me. I hate school. Like, I straight up hate school, hate classes, hate stuff like that. So I took basically the same route. Took trade and got into a pretty awesome apprenticeship program, and have a journeyman's card in mechanical maintenance, and I'm working on getting a second journeyman's card, guys. I don't think I've told you guys this. We're getting a second card in tooling, tool and die repair. Yeah, I'll be a 2-card holder, hopefully, unless YouTube blows up and I can quit my job, and because I still have 3 years left on that apprenticeship. So, and I'm working as a journeyman, getting a second apprenticeship, so I still get paid journeyman money to be an apprentice, basically. I love it. It's great. It's like the best of both worlds. Play the legacy sound bit. Got you, bro. 6'5", 220. Maybe so was too. What? What the hell? 6'5", 220. That's the guy you want handling your boats, planes, and trains, I would say. Matt, welcome in. How you doing, man? college. Been there, almost done that. Yeah. Ethan's about done with that. About out of there. Hey, Matt. How you doing, man? Good morning. Welcome in. Yeah, college, I was never gonna be any good at that. It's not for me. 10 years working with automation construction. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, if you're working with the right people in a trade, you'll definitely be well set up. The apprenticeship program I went through, the first round was 4 years, the second round will be 4 years, but that'll be, like I said, 2 journeyman's cards, which basically where I work, if you have 2 journeyman's cards, you're gonna make buku. And yeah, it's basically like a free, might as well consider it an engineering degree where I work, because that's basically the job you get after that, where they put you in charge of a line, or in charge of departments, basically. So yeah, I'll take that, please. Especially since I don't have to do anything for the second card. Basically, just work my job the way I do already. I already have most of the classes and qualifications, so why not? Like all the welding certifications I would need, I already have them. Like, I don't need them at this point. Free journeyman's card, basically. Let's go unload this trailer, and then I think I can go pick up the baler. I think this guy will be okay long enough for me to go pick up the baler. Time to expand the farm. Almost. Almost. Almost out of room. It won't take long. It never does for me. I could definitely make it work. I'm just driving through the backyard already. Seems legit, right? Pull up here just a little bit. Get this guy unloaded. Please. Get this guy unloaded. Oh, it's because I'm tapping on the wrong thing. That's better. I'm hitting you instead of I. That's better. 250 miles away. See, this map for me is 20 minutes away. 20 to 30 minutes away. So, head up the road a little bit and I'm here. Grass farm for me will help drive a truck. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do much grass farming on this one, to be honest. I might get into animals at some point. This is definitely going to be like my map for a while. I'm going to be playing on this map for a long time here, but the I don't know what I want to do, like where I want to go with this. So I might honestly take my time upgrading and expanding, just so that way I can like actually do it all, you know, legit. We'll see how long that lasts for, but we're gonna disconnect that guy. Hey, oh yeah. As soon as you get a close to home map, I feel like that's like huge, you know? I feel like that makes the interest like way higher, you know? I'm already noticing that. I'm already feeling like way more committed to this map than I have any other. You know what I mean? I will say this map is, this reminds me the most of Bucks County as well, and that's probably my all-time favorite map. I want to say is Bucks County. So this is pretty damn close. I wish they had a few more productions, but at the same time, with the area he based it off of, that would have been hard to do. You know what I mean? I guess if he would have, I guess, how would I change it, right? Let me think about this. How would I change it? I think what I would do is this corner right here of the map. I think I would like try to say that this is Belleville, and put some productions over here. That, or this up here is what is Lexington? You know, just that way, like, at least one of the two cities that are like close to where this is based off of, at least where I think it's based off of. I could be wrong, technically. With this intersection right here is I believe exactly a real spot. But I feel like if you'd have put productions on like one end of the thing, one end of the map, I think that would have made it maybe a little better. But I understand why he didn't, because there's really not. You know what I mean? So I thought I had my cruise control on there, to be honest. Say for one more stream, it will last till you start doing it. Nah, I won't. I'm going to keep this one pretty realistic, I think. I generally am a fairly realistic player when I'm just playing on my own map. You know what I mean? I like keeping things fairly realistic, if I can. It's a nice little house there. Wish I had more of like a regular garage there. That'd have been a great little RP house. I am a little disappointed, I will say, that I can't buy every plot of land, if you know what I mean. Like, I should be able to buy all of them, but I can't. So that kind of sucks, but it's fine. Like, it's not a big deal. Harvey Page, dead in water. Yeah, for sure. It takes time, for sure, with maps. That's... As somebody who's making a mod right now, I can tell you it's a lot of time and energy and effort to do this stuff. And maps are that, except for even more exaggerated, just because they're bigger, right? So, not in every case, but in a lot of cases, to make a nice, highly detailed map. I mean, we haven't heard from Julian F. in a while regarding anything that he's been working on, so I'm just glad we finally have something from him, you know? And the fact that it's a really good map on top of that, like, it's just even better, so. There we go. All hooked up, good to go. Back to the farm. Model everything from scratch. I mean, I did on the backhoe and the cab and everything. Dude, the cab has taken me forever. The backhoe didn't take me too long. I need to finish the backhoe, but like, I think I only have like 8 or 10 hours in it, I'm gonna say. I mean, that's a lot of time, don't get me wrong, but... And that's from scratch on the backhoe. Like, that was completely... Didn't have a backhoe. I had, like, a backhoe, but it wasn't even close to what I needed. So... Yeah. Yeah. What's going on? We're all good here. Did we get mods yet? Anyone know? Let me do a quick little refresh. Oh, hey, we have mods. Woo! Floof's gonna be happy. Alt F4, please. Yeah, no, not doing that. Yeah, it's a lot, redneck. It's a ton. So a lot of people are even, you know, 50 times better at modding than I am, and it's being pretty new at this. There's some times that I'm a little overwhelmed with it. Even just doing the modeling, and it's crazy. The XML and stuff, we're going to be starting very soon on starting some XML and some GE stuff. Monday, actually, I should be starting in Giants Editor on the box blade, and I have not touched Giants Editor ever, so this will be fun. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel about that. You and your Alt F4, please. Cut through the neighbor's yard here, don't mind me. 3 new maps. TX 2020 update is out. Yeah, let's do that. Let's check. We're gonna check out mods real quick here, just so I can get this tab off my screen, if nothing else. You want to do this one or this one? We'll do this one. Mini Brun, which is Floof's favorite map, so that's cool. Don't know how to say that. Old Land, Lizard Turbo Hero, SIP, SK80, stuff. What is this thing? Is this a sprayer? Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, it's PC and Mac. Oh, that sucks. This thing is probably for fertilizing your garden. That's cool. I like that. That'll be really cool with a John Deere, the 1025R. Throw that in, have that, the 1025R. Dude, that'd be sweet. Hear a Liam cough, but he will be sick Monday. Yeah, probably. The first day that I'm starting GE. Yeah, that's cool. Good stuff. Anyway. I'm hyped for the little sprayer. Like, that's the best part to me. I like the little sprayer. Dude, I'm going to be using the crap out of that thing. I don't even care. That's teeny tiny. How do I want to do this? We're going to grab this tractor. I'm going to hook up the grain trailer to this guy. Yeah, like if you're running like a little garden or something, dude, my tractor's going to go perfect with that thing. That's sweet. I'll be using the crap out of that little guy. First three though, and use them as much as the NMC pickups in the American Lizard flatbed. Yeah, that's fair. I don't actually love the NMC pickups, to be honest. Not a huge fan of them. I think they could have been much better done than what they did. Matching trailer for your tractor eventually. Oh yeah, we already have a matching trailer. Have you seen it? Have you not seen the trailer? I'll show you. We could quickly swap over to that real quick so I could show you. Just pull it up real quick. I gotta start this thing. Dirt. Dingy. Yeah, we got a trailer. Do a weather report. You get this thing flipped around. Header down, let's go. Finish up this little section here. D Brown, what's up, man? Welcome back. I didn't know you were here earlier. Did I miss you? I might have missed you. I suck, I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with the little trailer that I got. That'll come with the pack. I need to unfold. I thought I hit unfold, to be quite honest here. Hex, unfold baler. Okay, there we go. How is it not unfolded? Oh, I had to lower the pickup. Okay. Here we go. Now we're rocking. Combine is fine. Okay. For me, the flatbed is number one I would ever use. Yeah. What's the update on your 1025R? I posted something on Facebook the other day. Basically, finish the cab. I need to tweak the snowplow a little bit, and I want to maybe add a quick attach type of deal for the front loader attachments. Everybody keeps asking for log forks. I don't know how often something like that would get used. I need to finish adding a winch to the trailer, although that might end up coming in an update. I might just bust it out just so we could try to get the mod done. Everything needs U-dimmed. The box blade is ready to go into GE. I'm gonna try to get that in game here, like ASAP. I think I can get the box blade in game maybe within 2 weeks. Maybe. Yeah, quick attach will be good. Yeah, I want to add it just for... Well, and then too, just so that way it matches everything else that's already in game. I don't want it to be like lower quality than everything else that's in game. Everything else has a quick attach type of deal on the front. I can add it. It's not that hard. I just need to model it. It could be something as simple as this, right? Like it doesn't have to be crazy over the top, right? So, see, like this is what it would look like if it didn't have that. Like it looks kind of funny, right? There's nothing wrong with this, but like I can do better, so I'm gonna do better. Log forks, I don't think it would be good for your tracker. I don't think so either. I feel like it's too small for log forks, to be honest. I that's how I feel about it. Well, and then you'll have the pallet forks. I mean, you can pick up logs with the pallet forks or with the bucket if you wanted to. You know? Hate the flatbeds that are already in game. Yeah. Not talking about step deck. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. The flat decks that are in game are kind of eh. Mine will have a little flat deck. Could be pretty nice. Little itty bitty flat deck for the tractor. There are log forks in real life. I'll send you some pics real quick. For the 1025R? If they exist for the 1025R, you could send them to me. We'll see. I don't know. If they're easy, something I can mod fairly simply, then sure, but if it's going to take me a bunch of time to do, then it'll have to come in an update, right? I'm at a point now, it's like I want to get this thing in game and get it moving, right? So, if it's something simple, maybe I can add it, but if it's something a little bit more complicated, like the bagger. I know everyone wants the bagger, but that's definitely something that's gonna have to come in an update, just because it's gonna take me a little bit of time to model it out. Can I do it? Yeah, absolutely. I can model a bagger, but getting it done in a reasonable amount of time is the issue. Yeah, 50s and 80s would be nice. It's definitely not that here. Well, I think we did have some 50s earlier this week, but that was definitely earlier this week. Lately, it's been like 30, 40 at best. Pickup trailer. Yeah, exactly. Mine's you'll be able to put like a pallet or two on it. That's all it's for. Be good for hauling around Legacy's little pro boxes, basically. Moving them around your farm if you wanted to do that to be able to load up your cedar or whatever, you know. If you ain't got to get there fast, basically, because the thing's only going to do like what, 12, 13, 14 mile an hour. I want to warn you guys, the tractor's going to be pretty slow. Just because that's what it is in real life. It's not a fast little tractor by any stretch. We're getting there on baling. Kind of... Oh, they're heavy? I didn't realize they were heavy. I thought they were kind of just mild in weight. Alright, I see it. I see your messages. Hang on, let me look at it. Yeah, those are kind of complicated. Not gonna lie to you. They do look nice. Is that... Hang on. I need to actually see the... Those are kind of complicated. I can do it. I just don't know that that's something I want to try to model before release, if that makes sense. Let me pull it down so you guys can see too. show you what we're looking at here. Like, it's definitely doable, but it might probably be like 12, 14, something like that. Yeah. I mean, I could definitely do it. I guess it would be... Okay, cube, cube, plane. Let's stick in a little bit. These are all planes that I gotta manually hand draw out, basically. This top piece is just gonna be a flat piece. I'm not doing all these little cutouts. I mean, I guess I could, but that'd be kind of annoying. I could do it. I just don't know if that's something that I want to do right now. Let me think about it. I don't know if that's gonna... I'll definitely do it for the tractor. I just don't know if it's gonna be in an update or... I'll have to think about it. We'll see how far I get with everything else. Let me get everything else done. If it feels like I can get it done pretty quick, I'll get it done pretty quick. If that makes sense. Let's do that. When I think Kaleem's going to be taking care of a lot of the UDIM on the tractor for me. So if it takes him a little while to get everything UDIM'd, maybe that would be a good project to work on in between, right? So, we'll see. Just shy of 3,000. Okay, yeah, that's pretty heavy. That's pretty heavy. I can't remember what the max hitch weight is on the tractor. I'll have to check. I want to say it's 6,000 or 7,000 by the time you add the trailer, and then you're probably about over that with two boxes. It's pretty heavy. It's heavier than I thought it would be. I kind of figured they were like maybe 1,500 a box. Yeah, 60 pounds to a bushel. Yeah, makes sense. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right. Buy a truck when I buy a truck. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. What you mean there, redneck. Where's our combine? He's up there. I see him. I didn't see him at first. I was like, what the hell's he doing? It's gonna take me a little bit longer to bail than I thought it would, to be honest. He's completed his task. He's got a little strip over here he's got to run, and he's done. But let me move him over. How close is he to full? He's actually really full. Hang on. We'll unload him real quick, and then he can continue working. No, the trailer's actually down there, so he's just going to have to deal with it. Hopefully we can fit it all in there. Please fit. Please everything fit. Stone bucket with a grapple. If I did a stone bucket, what I would do is I would take the top grapple off of that and just add it to the regular bucket, to be honest. Update going to be huge? Probably. To be honest, the update for the tractor will... I mean, so far we know we're going to do the bagger in an update. I think I can add... So I want to add, like, just a little roof to the rollover protection as an option. So you could do just regular rollover protection. You could do cab, or you can do, like, a covered whatever, which would be pretty easy. I think I could just take the roof from the cab and make a couple brackets and attach it to the rollover protection. Shouldn't be hard at all. I don't know. That'll probably come with the tractor as it is. I don't know. I really don't know if what's all going to be an update. It's probably going to be a pretty good size update. Plus all the bug fixes and everything Although it'll probably be a bug fix update and then a massive new features update, right? So initial release, and then we'll bust out the bug fixes. Hopefully there isn't very many, but there almost always is bug fixes, so plan on there being bug fixes. Even if we test every damn thing, it's just a lot of stuff in the pack, right? I mean, it's hard to test for every single situation. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Sunshade, yeah, like that should be really easy to do, because the sunshades I've seen for the 1025R, it's literally like just some freaking bar clamps, basically, that hold the thing on there. So it should be pretty easy to do. I don't see that being much of a holdback at all. And scripting it, I mean, it would be the same way as scripting the cab almost, you know. Where did I find the gravity wagon? Where did I find the gravity wagon? I want to say... Hang on, let me check this before I get it wrong, because I don't want to get it wrong. Tired Iron Modding on Facebook would be the guy to look up. That's from him. Tired Iron has a lot of really good stuff like that, if you're into older equipment. Oh, he uses a song. Oh, that's funny, Faber. That's funny. That's a good one. I really like my playlist right now. I need to add more to it, but all the songs in it are pretty good. My favorite is the one we do for the intro song. I'm Going Underground, Clandestine. That's a good one. It's like perfect length for an intro song, so. Yeah, good stuff. We're whipping through this stuff pretty quick. Got a decent amount of bailing left to do, but we're getting there. I don't know what I'm gonna do for straw pickup, and I honestly am probably gonna sell my truck. I don't like the truck that I started with, to be quite honest. It's probably gotta go. And we don't have a seeder or planter, anything for planting for next year, so we gotta figure that out. Although that's probably the grain off of this field in 6 are probably gonna be what funds that. So I probably should send the combine over to 6, but yeah, actually let's get that done. Get him moving to 6. We could finish baling when we're got that over there. I'll probably need to unload the trailer and bring that way too. Try to find an area to build a hog farm on. So depends on what buildings you got for hogs. Trying to think of what I would do. So if I was to build a hog farm, I think what I would do, honestly, if I'm starting off on this map, which I am, is I would say expand this area. So I would use this field to your advantage because it's got a good amount of area. And you could probably build it, you know, way up to here, and then eventually you could incorporate this farm with yours. Go ahead and, you know, like link them, you know. Needs fixed where you can delete the farm and build your own. Actually, okay, so let me finish my thought here, just so I can get this out of the way. What I would do, I'd cut this tree down. I would expand this way. I would probably use, I'm trying to think of an all platforms hog shed that I have. I don't remember what I have that's all platforms. Probably use fenceless husbandries, maybe, because I'm pretty sure that's all platforms. I think I would do that. That or use alien gems. Pig husbandry. Go with a white one. He does have a white one, right? No, it's red. Can't change the color, can you? No. Well, it's a shame. Damn it, Jim. Thought you could change the color on that. These ones are by Puma 145. These would work. But yeah, you could put them. This area I think would be okay for it. It's fairly flat. Fairly flat. You would need to do a little bit of leveling. Guys are gonna get me doing a farm build. Let's end up doing farm builds. I can't do another farm build. Not today. This map's pretty good as it is, I think, so I'm not gonna change it. Yeah. I think I would go the route of expanding the farm you start with, to be honest. Especially if you're doing this legit, right? If you're playing everything out, I think that's how I would do it. If you're not worried about it, there's probably some pretty good areas that would be pretty good for farm building. I don't know. I haven't looked very hard at like what exactly I would do, where I would build it. Normally that's something that takes me like an hour off stream to decide, so I probably shouldn't do that today. And I drove like way past my field. Gotta be talking. This is what always happens to me. I'm knocking over literally everybody's mailbox. Although forget their mailboxes. I own this too. I could drive in here. I bought this. I didn't need to buy this, but I bought this just so I could see stuff. This one's 6. Yeah, it's actually a good sized field, to be quite honest. I should definitely be able to just hire a worker. This one should be pretty easy. I like the diversity in fields that you get on this map. You get some pretty nice square easy ones, and you also get some pretty good roundy pain in the ass ones. Like 2 is definitely a roundy pain in the ass, but it's also very realistic to what you'd see here. Start a new save and build a farm. Is that what we're gonna do today? Is that what you guys want me to do? I mean, we have an hour and a half. I don't think that's enough time to really build a farm. Maybe next Friday. So that's probably what it's gonna end up happening. I want to do a tier list on maps that have come out so far, but I just don't have time. Farm build. Is that what's happening? Hey. Justin Downey, I think it's the best map that's on all platforms right now. That's my opinion. Are we doing a farm build now? Here we go. It's up to you guys. I'll leave it up to you. Next Friday works better for more time. There you go. There's a poll. You guys can decide. Are we doing it today or are we doing it next week? Hard for me to leave Leona. I actually am not a huge fan of Leona for the farm build side of things, actually. I think it's actually really bad for farm builds. I think it's a harsh no for me in terms of maps to build a farm on. I mean, that's okay. And not every map has to be perfect for building a farm on. I will say it's probably one of the best starting farms on any map that we've had so far. But I actually didn't love it for trying to build a farm on. Yeah, in terms of all platformers maps, I think this is the best one. In terms of PC-only maps, I think Oak Mountain is still the best. That's just how I feel about it. I think Oak Mountain is way more feature-packed than any other map. And realistic buildings and all that stuff. Like, everything I want on a PC map, Elk Mountain has. And it's very scenic as well. Raising 600 head is challenging. Yeah, I will say Leona is definitely set up to run that main farm and to run cows. That's what it's for. That's what you're supposed to do on that map. And like, if you're okay with that, like if that's what you want to do is run cows on a map, that map is perfect for it, right? Just to me personally, I think there's better maps for other things, right? Just my 2 cents. For what it's worth. Not that anybody ever asked me. Get this thing unloaded here. This tractor's tiny. I didn't even realize it was a 3707. That's a little baby tractor, pretty much, for starting out here. It's perfect for the grain cart. It's fine, but cheaters. how you're talking about the poll. Opinion on the expand. I think it's actually really good. Up there with Elk Mountain in terms of like what it's trying to do, right? Right now it's 50-50. It's 50-50. Faber, if it ends up that we're not building a farm today, I'm gonna build it next Friday. So if it doesn't win today, it's okay. It's not the end of the world at this rate, because that's what that tells me right now. That's what the poll says to me. I thought I was from Kansas City. No, it's just my initials. That's why you got confused. Yeah, no, this is exactly where I'm from. Who against voting on multiple accounts? Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, I know a lot of you have multiple accounts, so I mean, if he does it, then do it back. Right. Like I said, if we don't do it today, first name is a cow. Yeah, right. Yeah. Gaga Pop, I honestly forgot you knew me before I changed my name to TF. I thought you knew me. Or I forgot you knew me before then. But I guess I was a mod for DJ before then too, so that's fair. That's fair. K is for Karen. Fair. I have my days. You get on other maps, test other mods, because I'm not going to try to deal with the fields yet. What, on this map? I don't think these fields are bad at all. Most of them you could do with workers. Bigger combine, but this who gets me every now and then. Yeah. Yeah. I was that real KC for a long time, wasn't I? Yeah. See, I get it every now and then. People are like, how long have you been playing Farm Sim for? And it's like, bro, I've been part of the Farm Sim community for a long ass time. And I was playing Farm Sim way before I was part of the Farm Sim YouTube community. Bro, I was playing Farm Sim 11, 13. I started on FS09, but I didn't play it much, to be completely transparent. I played it on my grandparents' PC, which ran at like literal crap. I think I got like 10 frames per second at best, and I still, you know, that was way back then. And I think I even got my copy of FS09 like pirated, to be honest with you. Like, that's what that was back then, right? I mean, but the you know, I really got into it. Like FS13, I played the crap out of FS13. Like literally every day, day in, day out. As a kid, yeah, I'd get home from school and that would be what I'd do. I'd fire up FS13. So I took a little bit of a break in 17, but not for the whole game. Like just like half of it, I'm gonna say. So yeah, I've been around this game a long time. Void timeout, last elf. That's not good. Can't do that. Oh, platinum within field. Oh, I got you, Redneck. Yeah, those fields are. There's not very many of them. Yeah, for sure. That map is definitely meant to be logged on, and I will say Elk Mountain I think has a bit of an advantage in that respect, and that's why I still put Elk Mountain above Silver Run. But it's pretty close. Till 19, free on PS4. Like I got you. Yeah, I do remember that. That's fair. DJ and Sealy P would definitely. See, when I got into it, neither of them made videos. So I think that's why I was slow to get into the YouTube FS game. And I mean, I watched YouTube FS videos, but like not on a regular basis, and not from anybody who's making videos on it now, really. You know what I mean? Like, the people I watched back then had just happened to make FS videos on the side, right? Like, it wasn't their primary content. I'm trying to remember the name of the guys that did it back in 13. Like, that really got me hooked on it was, they're Minecraft YouTubers, actually, and they just decided they did a couple videos on the game. I can't remember who the hell they were. I don't think they exist anymore. Let me put it that way. God, I'd have to dig to find them. The one guy used to do all sorts of the build mode stuff in Minecraft. Like, he did castles, and I can't remember the freaking name of those guys, but I'm talking, like, we're talking freaking 2013. Like, it's been a while. I would have been, how old at the time? It was 9 years ago, and I'm 24. Yeah, it's been a while. God, that's crazy to think. That was that long ago. Really good friend, Almado needed. Yeah, COVID definitely kicked me into gear with Farm Sim, I will say, and the YouTube community. But I had watched DJ's videos about the time that he hit, I want to say, 10K subs. Maybe a little before that was when I found DJ. And just watched his videos. I never, like, got involved or anything, but watched his videos. I didn't join Discord until 2020, so that's, yeah. Yeah, you used to. I want to say 17, you could bump him. 17, could you bump? Nah, no, maybe not in 17. I think 13, yeah, 13 definitely had it. 13 definitely had it. See, I remember when the freaking JCB DLC and the New Holland DLC came out. Like, you guys remember that? That was crazy. Back then, freaking getting New Holland in game. Oh my god, dude, we lost our minds. We lost our freaking minds back then. It was nuts. And all that equipment is base game, like, every single game now. Like, that's it's nuts how much things have changed, right? DJ stream at the beginning of 2020 were crazy fun. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah. The 15 on till now. Yeah, I've been. Oh, I gotcha. Okay, I couldn't remember it. Like 17, I really didn't. Wish I would have played more 17. I couldn't get into it because of the lighting. Honestly, the lighting in 17 was so bad. Can we just, like, clarify that? 19 was probably, or 17 was probably one of the worst Farm Sim games just because of that lighting. And that's saying something, because 13 and 15 weren't great either, and FS9 existed, so FS17's lighting was just bad, and the menu layout in 17 just pissed me off. So I know that doesn't get talked about much in the Farm Sim community, but 17, honestly, to me was like one of the worst games. I couldn't stand it. For some reason, that game just wasn't it for me. Like, if you have to have those elements down, like the lighting and the menus, like that has to be, like, reasonable at least. 17 to me, like, those menus were just god awful. 15 wasn't amazing. Yeah, it wasn't great by no means, but I want to say 13 was better than both of those by a good bit, but I may be misremembering. It's been so long. 19, yeah, they improved the menu, they improved the lighting, and, like, that was fire. We finally got that stuff figured out. I will say there's things about this menu that I don't like. There's way too many menu tabs. Like, this game settings, general settings, all that I think needs to be one menu. Like there's some stuff here that like could be cleaned up quite a bit, especially if you have precision farming or anything else loaded in. Like you start having way too many options here, right? I think they can clean it up a good bit. But like it's fine, right? The thing that they really, I think, improved the most for 22 compared to 19 is by far the landscaping tools. Like that is exactly this. You nailed it. It's, yeah. 19 landscaping was hit or miss. Sometimes it was really good. Sometimes it was god awful. 17 first round put those out. Yeah. 17 I think was a spot that a lot of people started. Telehandler to move cars around. Yeah, that was great. So I remember that's the game we first had telehandlers in 13. If you remember right. Because I don't think we had telehandlers in 11. I could be wrong about that too, but I don't think there was telehandlers in FS11. I'm pretty sure we got the JCB and the New Holland. That was like the first telehandlers that we got, if I remember right. Maybe there was one before that. I don't feel like there was. I'm pretty sure we had wheel loaders, and I'm pretty sure we had front loaders, but I don't think we had telehandlers before that point. It's been so freaking long. I want to go through and replay them all again. Especially looking back on it now. It's a video that a lot of people have done. I don't want to repeat it, but I tell you, it might make for a good stream if we went through and played every single farm sim. That could be interesting. Maybe. Ideas? You guys down? I still want to do a tier list too. I know that's like something everybody does, but I want to do a tier list. And I want to do it based on like maps that have come out for this game since release. 13, very first farm sim, very first video game. That's at 360. Yeah, that's actually where I played 13 was 360. Of course, FS09 was a PC only, so couldn't do that, but that's what my grandparents' computer was for. That same time, I was playing Far Cry 3, I think. It was about that era. So that's how far back we're talking. Like, they're on what, Far Cry 6 now? And they only release games like what, every 3-4 years? Something like that. It might have even been Far Cry 2, to be honest. I can't remember now. I gotta look it up. Year did Far Cry 3 come out? Let's get this combine unloaded. A few people doing that earlier too. It's cool looking back at the older games. Yeah, I feel like it'd be cool to do it on stream because those guys did it all on video. I feel like it would be interesting to do it on stream so you guys could see the struggles of trying to boot up some of those older games too. I imagine they probably run like crap on newer Windows. I gotta look it up now. Far Cry 3 release date. Yeah, November 29th, 2012. So, yeah. I'm only 24 years old and I'm feeling old today talking about this stuff. Things were so different back then. What other games came out around that same time? I want to say Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops. One of those was definitely around that same era. I gotta look it up now. I don't know. What was 2012? Black Ops 2 released in 2012. So Black Ops 1 would have been Modern Warfare 2 came out in 2009, so yeah. Oh, that's a good point. When did the Wii release? Year did the Wii release? That was probably about that same time frame. Oh, it was 2006. That was a little earlier. Man, Wii was 2006. I don't think we got one until way after that. I'm pretty positive. We're not using the semi instead of the gravity because I have more fun hauling it back and forth with the gravity wagon. I don't mind driving back and forth. And honestly, I'd rather chain gravity wagons than pull a semi onto a field. I could always buy another gravity wagon, right? And then have more. You could just hook them up, have a train. Welcome in, by the way, Taco Cat. Had a Wii 360 laptop, 360 just Xbox One, now Series S. Yeah. Stake Your Acres. I don't think I did. I think I played Stake Your Acres. Oh, you know who's a freaking real farm sim OG that I used to watch? Bro, I gotta give him a shout out right now. If you guys aren't subbed, hold up. Pull him up here. I'll grab a channel link for you guys too. This guy's a real freaking OG. This is the guy I used to watch back in the day. Or one of the guys I used to watch back in the day. This dude's been around the block. Hang on. See if I can figure out when this guy's first video came out. This guy has been around for a long time. He's not necessarily strictly a farm sim creator. He's done a lot of everything, right? So, trying to find some of his early videos here. He makes a ton of content too. Fave 82s and Hispanos. Those are all good trucks, I would say. I actually really like Hispanos trucks. Good time with those. I like the Lizard F100. That's probably, for talking all platforms trucks, one of my favorites. God, I'm just like scrolling like this, and I'm only 2 years back into stuff. I'm trying to find some of this like really old stuff. I don't think I'm gonna be able to scroll long enough to find it. All right, crap, wrong button. Arthur Chapman. Let me grab his link here. Drop it in chat. Huge shout out to Arthur Chapman. This is one of the guys that like legit got me into this. About 2006 was his first joining of YouTube. So he's been around a while. Let me see if I can. It's one of my popular. Just wonder if any of his older stuff is up here. Yeah, Farm Sim 15 silage tutorial, 17 strategy guide. Some of this stuff. This is what got me into it. It's crazy to me. 7 years ago, Farm Sim 15, big header trick, right? Like, freaking real OG here. Real OG. Arthur Chapman. Like, awesome. Platinum expansion 17. Yeah. I was hoping there'd be some FS13. Or FS11. FS11. I know he did some. Will it pop up in the search is the thing. I don't know if it will. We'll try FS13. I know he did the stuff. Yeah, like his silage guides and stuff like that were huge back then. Because like when I first started playing, I had no idea it was a thing, right? So it's huge. It's really cool. Low power for some of my trucks. Yeah. Lava Mist. What's up, dude? Welcome in, buddy. Happy New Year's. It's going great. Numbers part of farming. I was going to see that part put into farm sim. Yeah, it would be cool. You know, it'd be, I would say, much more interesting to see, like, well, they need to add bushels, right? Like, that needs to be a thing. Why don't we have bushels yet? And some of the, like, conversions on seed and fertilizer and stuff like that. Like, they need to make that more dynamic than it is now, I think. Would be really cool. The other thing I really want to see added at this point, we have freaking Lime. And we've had Lime for 2 games now, right? Long enough. Next game, I want Potash. I want freaking P&K. I want Anhydrous. I want all that base game. I want different fertilizer types. I want that side of things, the chemical side of things, much more in depth. Please. Giants, if you're watching, please make the chemical side more in depth. There's no way that pulls at 50%, right? Okay, so that's going to happen next Friday. If that's at 50%. It's too late now. It's way too late for me to do a farm build today. That's... Yes, but anyway, give me more of the chemical side of things. I want the chemical breakdowns. I want to have to, like, expand on precision farming and make that much more in depth. I think that would be killer. I think that's what we're missing right now, to be quite honest. I think that's it. If you add that, and also slow down on the productions thing. Like, let modders handle the productions thing, right? You gave us the framework, right? Okay, now let us do the rest. Let modders handle it. The modders can bring more to the game in that direction, right? But yeah, expand on what you've already got, right? So you've got Lime. Now I'll go ahead and open up the chemicals. I think that's the way to go there. I think that's what we're missing. Got one of these old wagons out in the field for testing or field setting. Yeah, I love this this wagon. This thing's great. These gravity wagons are killer. Super simple. They just kind of work, right? I mean, that's the great thing. It's not a huge capacity trailer, but you could link a bunch of them together. I think they're freaking awesome. Chemical meeting most of yesterday. I was just thinking about how we need all that. Yeah, man, like, that's something farmers in real life have to deal with, like, is what they're going to put on their fields in terms of chemicals, you know? The other thing that I think is really off that we need back is the crop rotation calendar that we had with seasons in 19. Honestly, all the seasons features from 19 need to come back. I'm really not happy with the seasons in 22. Like, they're fine. It's the bare minimum of what seasons needs to be, right? They need to expand on that. I want the crop calendar. I want the animal stuff. I want all of that. Give me all that back. Seasons in 19 was fantastic, and this season's borderline at best. But yeah, now give me that, and then expand precision farming to include chemical breakdowns and all that stuff. Oh man, that'd be so good. It'd be so good if you had real seasons and you had better precision farming. Like, I'm in. Precision farming is seriously one of, like, my all-time favorite things that's been added to Farm Sim. And, like, I can't state that enough. Like, the amount of things that this changes. I haven't bought my soil maps either yet, by the way. And that's what I do. I buy my soil maps because a lot of farmers in real life are just going to have somebody come out and do it, right? Like, the likelihood of you going out and actually scanning your fields pretty low. Let's be real here. That you're going to pay your supplier for your seeds and your chemical to come out and do that. That's what I see more often than not. Or you'll take a couple of, like, you know, little plastic cups, go out there, dig up a little bit of dirt, throw it in there, and bring it to them. Like, that's at best. You ain't buying that Syria crop to go do it. It's ridiculous. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't seen it. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that they've used an Ice Area Pro Scout in real life. Is it cool that we have it? Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, it is cool, but it's not the way you're gonna do it in real life for the most part. That's minor great, right? Teeny tiny little thing, but the being able to purchase the soil map is really good. I wish we had that in 19, but we didn't, so it's here now. But yeah, all of this just makes me happy. Having all the different things that can change your yield makes me happy, because that matters. One person in a 200-mile radius who does actual field probing. Yes, exactly. You're gonna pay somebody to come and do that around us anyway. Yeah, anywhere that I've ever been around, any farmer I've ever talked to, that's how that's done. It's not a bunch of guys, you know, driving around with Ice Area Pro Scouts hooked up to their back of their gators, but whatever. But to be fair, Giants probably makes a little bit of money throwing that Ice Area in the game, so there's a lot of cases where I guarantee Giants isn't paying for licensing. The companies are asking Giants if they want to put it in the game. You know what I mean? Like all this stuff Giants has worked out with John Deere, I guarantee John Deere's almost paying them money at this point. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure Ice Area paid for an advertisement with the Scout, to be honest with you. I think like some free advertising. Exactly. Like, and to your target audience even, like, if you're, you know, ag equipment brand, like, you couldn't hit a better target audience than farm sim players, because a lot of them probably aren't real life farmers. Like, that's in terms of strategic marketing, I think you'd be dumb not to have your brand in farm sim, to be quite honest. I mean, if you haven't heard of it, that's one thing, but like, if you've heard of it and you're like, oh no, we could get better money from somebody else, nah. Like, yeah. Anyway, I mean, it's just like Forza. You know damn well they don't pay for half of those licenses either. It's free car sales. Like, I mean, some of them I'm sure they do, but not like everyone makes it out to be. These car companies aren't interested in making money from a game developer, right? It's not their target audience. They'd rather make their money from people that are playing the game. Easier money that way. See Kenworth appeased because truckers and farmers alike run the nation. Well, yeah, 100%. I will say trucks are, I think, a little bit different. I think that's why Farm Sim has so much trouble getting trucks in game, is that, and the same thing with real life car brands, is that Forza and Gran Turismo and ATS exist, right? Like, those games are better advertising for those companies, right? So if they sign an exclusivity deal with, you know, say Turn 5 for Forza or whatever, or ATS, then obviously Farm Sim getting that license is tricky. But I don't think Giants is really paying much for these licenses to be able to put the equipment in game. I don't think that's a thing. Some people make it out like the licenses for some of these brands are stupid expensive. That's not really the way it works. Some cases, yeah, but I think Kubota was one of those rare cases where, yeah, that brand was hard to get a hold of, just because I think another company actually had some exclusivity with Kubota, and not a game developer. I think it's a toy tractor. Toy tractors had some sort of exclusivity with Kubota. I'm pretty sure was the issue there. But we have Kubota now, so woohoo. Only took forever. this thing unloaded. This field we got left over there. I mean, there's still a lot of field. I might have to sleep. It's dark. Like dark in game. I might buy another one of these wagons too. So I have to do less driving back and forth. But to be fair, I think my tractor's a little undersized for another one. In which case we sell this tractor and buy another tractor. Thoughts? I think yes. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to sell this tractor, buy another wagon, come back with a new tractor, pick them both up. That's what we're, yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm going to get the next trailer. Won't have the galvanized on top. It'll be orange. Just that way they're different. It's like you got to mix it up a little bit. Okay, so detach this. This little Massey, it's too nice for me. I don't need this little Massey. It's nicer than what I would own. 34 grand for it's kind of shit. I feel like you should get way more money out of that thing, but sell that guy too. Okay, so we need a smaller or medium-sized tractor with a little more weight than the 3707. Tiny, or 3700. 75 to 95, and it weighs 3.4 tons. So we're looking for something bigger than that. 1455. I would do it. I would fill that niche. Yeah, I agree, Redneck. It's they should be trying even harder to get more of these brands. That's hard to do though, so I can understand why the truck brands have been slow. I've pretty much gone with John Deere for everything else, so it's kind of the direction I'm leaning at the moment. I might get an open cab 6300 or 40 series. I kind of want a 40 series. Let's get the 130 horsepower. Build our own grain bin setups, grain legs. That would be cool, actually. I would be down for that. That would be cool. Yeah, most real life grain bin setups are nothing like what we really have in game. We're gonna go with this guy. I kind of want the open station. Yeah, we're gonna go with the open. Front loader. Actually, don't think I'm gonna need a front loader on this guy, so I'm just gonna go without it. And we are on the 40. Yeah. Okay. This guy, I think, will have enough weight to be good enough for our needs of pulling these little auger wagons. Pretty low on horsepower, but I think it'll weigh enough. So it might be slow, but it won't be pushing me around. This thing was cheap, so it's part of the reasoning there. That and who doesn't love an open cab tractor? Yeah, I mean they kind of have a start to the grain bins working like that because they have the auger wagons, but I'm not sure for now. It's fine. Yeah, they need to get ATS on console, I think. I feel like they totally could because ATS can run on basically a potato. So I'll tell you what's crazy is I was talking about FS09 and those early games. The other game I was playing back then was ETS. Oh, did I find a... I think I found a visual glitch there. Pretty sure that's visual. Could be fixed. I think it's the first bug I found, to be quite honest. Pretty sure that's it. People like me was raised around. Yeah. Yeah, I totally get it. Yeah, having a trucking game come to console would be really nice. They need to push for that harder, I think. I don't know if they actually have any interest in that or not, to to be honest. I don't know. I'm not around the ATS scene enough to know like what, you know, how that company operates. But yeah, it's hard to say. They take as much money as they've made off of it from PC that they would consider it, but I'm sure they've at least considered it. At least thought about it. I mean, just how much money is in console gaming, right? I mean, that's been a big deal this week, right? Is all the stuff with Infinity Ward or Activision Blizzard and you know, all that stuff with them threatening to buy or threatening to give contracts to Nintendo and Steam, but not Sony. Like, how much money there is in console gaming in general. Like, yeah, you could definitely tell why Giants had pushed early on to get their game on console. Like, just makes sense. ATS I stole like half the games. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way. It needs to happen. I agree. Yos! How do you join? How do you join? Is what I should say. How do I join? How you doing, dude? Having yourself a good day? Little hiccup there. Sorry about that. Let's grab this guy. We can hook up to it. Me and Dolly's, you know how this goes, so. Oh, went the wrong way. Oh, stuck with Dolly's. I think they're too busy just trying to get states out, but they're 1 or 2 states a year, I think. What they need to do is just release their own map. I don't feel like it has to be based on the U.S., the entire U.S., right? Like, I know that's part of their charm is that, like, that's a very, very real sim, but, like, if they would do, like, a light version for consoles without all the states, I think that would be much better for them, right? I mean, at the same time, think of how much money they've made off of selling each individual state. Like, yeah, that's part of the reason I can't get too into it is because, like, having to buy each individual state that's a lot of freaking money, right? Like, I'm just not that dedicated of a player that I'm going to sit there and I'm going to buy every single state. I'll just drive the base game, but same time, the base game at this point is kind of lame without the DLC, you know? I feel like if they just did, like, their own custom map, right? I feel like they'd be, like, very small, teeny tiny console custom map, right? It doesn't have to be anywhere near the scale that the PC map is. But I don't know. I'm sure they have plans and things figured out what they're going to do, how they're going to do it, you know. It's just a matter of time until they start talking about it, right? But to me, I would think that getting your game on console would be much more lucrative than spending all this time on each individual state. But yeah, Yos, we are right about there. Have we hit 3.9K yet today? I think today we were definitely going to hit 3.9K. I just can't remember if we were, or I don't know if we've hit it yet or not. We were at 3,898 when I started, I think. So let me do a quick little sub count check. 3,898, 3,900. We are right at 3.9 right now. Right at. So that's cool. Sick. Yeah. Those of you guys that don't know, I am planning on doing a long 5K subscriber stream. I don't know if it'll be 12 hours or if I'm going to go 24. Probably going to do 12. We'll see. But I want to do a big stream at 5K. 100 hours, yeah, right. Yeah, right. That would work. Me doing 100 hours, dude. I have a hard time showing up for my regular scheduled hours during the week. How many days, have I skipped this year streaming? You want me to stream 100 hour stream? Yeah. I just wouldn't be there for 95% of it. Just release updates out of each day. You think the new consoles can handle it? You just not release it for the old consoles? That would be risky, but I bet they could. You're probably right. They probably could. I think it's lazy, to be honest. Like, streaming while you're sleeping is just, like, unethical, in my opinion. You're expecting people to sub to you while you're sleeping. Like, it's wrong. While you're not doing anything, literally. I mean, if you have videos up that are earning you subs, that's fair, but, like, yeah, like, it's lazy to me. It's not content. I mean, it's bragging rights more than anything. Like, oh, I streamed for, 30 days. Woohoo, look at me. Except for I didn't go above and beyond in any way, actually. I just left my camera on the whole time. Like, doesn't make sense to me. I don't get that. Whatever. I mean, people lug it, so entitled to your own opinions, of course, but I don't think it's worth it. I mean, there's already games releasing as next gen only, so why not ATS? That's fair. Look at how many freaking. I mean, I bet they would sell new Xboxes and new PlayStations just because of that, because of ATS. I wonder how many exactly they would sell, but like I guarantee they would sell new consoles just because of it. Worth a shot, right? Of course, Sony and Microsoft don't care about games like that, but those are the games that carry them, but, they don't care. I mean, the farm sims, the, what other console simulator games is there? The snow runners, like, that's a lot of sales, honestly. It's a lot of games sold right there between those two titles, plus whatever other simulators there are. Just trying to think, like, what there is. House Flipper. What else is there? There's other stuff. Guarantee people. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I don't know how many copies ATS has sold, but I know it's a lot. Upgrade to PC, except for that's not feasible for everybody. And a PC that can run. Most PCs can run ATS, I should say. I don't know what their current system requirements are. I'm curious now, just to see. Probably need at least. At least Windows. I guess you basically can run it on a turd. Is it saying you could run it on a GTX 450? That's pretty, yeah. But they're recommending a GTX 760. But even then, that's still like nothing. 6 gigs of RAM, a 3 gigahertz processor. Like, yeah, most computers should have that. Redneck, I will say the thing is you could actually build a PC for like $500-600 for about the same cost as a new Xbox or a new PlayStation that can run ATS. That's my argument to that. And that's with a keyboard, mouse, and a monitor. So, going off of those system requirements anyway. I'm not going to say that it's going to run fantastic or anything, but based off those system requirements, you most certainly could build a decent, and you don't even have to build one. I think you could buy a pre-built that's got that pretty comfortably. Hang on. I'm still waiting on Mistax PC to get here, so I can't give you a full recommendation on this company yet until I see it. If I like what I see, I'm gonna become an affiliate with these guys, but I'm still waiting to see it. These guys are pretty cool from what I've seen so far. I need to zoom out so I can browse all pre-builds. If I'm just going off of specs that are required, right? This isn't even getting you into like blazing fast speeds or nothing, but specs that are required. Oh, this thing's a little more expensive than I thought it was. That's fine. I'm gonna pull it up anyway. Our share. This Kronos Mini from Skytech Gaming has the specs you need, and it costs $750. I know that's definitely higher than what I was thinking, but there is other pre-built out there that are around the $500 to $600 mark. Hang on. Money and see, if money is one of your biggest issues, you could sell your Xbox or whatever, right? If you're on a latest gen console, I would sell my Xbox at a loss of $200 to be able to buy a PC. That's my thoughts. And knowledge, I mean, there's really not much knowledge required in terms of, running a PC. Building one, yeah, I mean, obviously that does take some. There is a bit of a skill gap there, right? Like understanding what does what and what's what. There is some knowledge required there, but I will say watch a couple Linus Tech Tips videos and you'll have it figured out. It's not terrible. Oh, you had to upgrade your Xbox crap. Okay, I didn't see that part. Yeah, that sucks. How long have you had your Xbox? It might still be under warranty. Some more. That might be worth looking into. Ain't that hard if you keep an open mind. Exactly. That's how I feel about it. Like there's PCs are learnable, right? They're not completely alien. You know what I mean? I think anybody can learn to use a PC. And you can get a PC for not a whole lot more money than a console. It's going to cost you more, don't get me wrong. But like by the time you add in the money you're going to save on games and everything, I think PC's technically cheaper. If you keep yourself reasonable, buy a cheap PC and stick with it. Just upgrade it over time. I will say that's another thing, though, too, is if you need to repair your PC, it's way easier to do than a console. It's not going to just crap out on you. Even if it does crap out on you, it's not like you got to, get a hold of Microsoft to get it fixed. You just order the part you need and get it back up and running. Morning, Vanessa. Welcome in. PC I want is like $4,500. You guys want to see the one that I want? I just had their website open. Hang on. These guys have a pretty much a monster of a PC that I'd like to buy. Actually, the one I really want, and I know this one, I can recommend this one wholeheartedly because I've seen one of these in real life, and I can tell you this thing's badass. Yeah, the one I want is $5,000 all day. This bad boy here on the right. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. That's not the one I wanted either. That's the one. God. starting at $5,149. Let me configure this to be the way I want it to be, because I want the custom loop water cooling. Start with a 4080 actually would go up. If I'm going to spend this much money, you might as well freaking go up one. I think I would go with a white opaque coolant would look cool. Yeah, give me that badass custom loop. Like, I'm in on that. This is a dream right here. And that's only with an i5 13600K, so I would have to upgrade that too. That's gonna go to at least a 7900X, if not 7950X. So we'll add that in. We're over $6,000. It's nuts. I'm on the Richlands map. Get back in. I know it's really dark. I'm sorry. I suck. Break the bank with it. Might as well invest something new. Right, exactly. Might as well go all out, right? If you're already in that deep. Of course, I probably won't buy anything like that till I'm like, you know, if I ever hit 1 million subs, that would be like my gift to myself. Maybe not even 1 million, like 200,000. I think it would be something I would consider. Because at 200,000 subs, that's not too crazy of a purchase. Something like that would be sick. If I could make mine last that long, I would definitely do that though. I'm gonna have to upgrade my GPU at some point in the next year or two, I think, for sure. Because this thing is definitely starting to struggle. Tax money, Hoonigan. You think I get taxes back? I wish. My tax return this year, dude, is gonna be bad. I do have a lot of stuff I can write off this year, but it's still not gonna be a great tax return by any means. Take forever with me, yeah. Less than 100 subs. They get there. It just takes time. Pumping out content and working on individual things as you go. Like this week, I really made it a point to make my thumbnails, start making my thumbnails better, and that's something I've been needing to do for a while. And like, you know, if you just like upgrade little things like that as you go, it starts happening. You know what I mean? I started upgrading the stream quality, added a webcam, added a nicer microphone, this, that, the other thing, and eventually, like, it's helped with the growth. You know what I mean? Learning a new skill, becoming more sociable, stuff like that. Like, it just takes time to get good at. And I'm definitely not even good at it, but getting there, getting better. I've come a long way since I started. I'll give myself that. When I first started, I was bad. No idea what I was doing. Sometimes I feel like I have an idea what I'm doing now. At least feel like it. When I'm modding, I feel clueless. So there's that. Keep your state tax. Yeah. I'm going to get ripped this year. For sure. Okay, I'm going to try to claim this tax PC. She might make content off of it, okay? Might. That, or I'm going to steal it and use it as a streaming PC, and this will be my gaming PC. Or that'll be my gaming, this will be my stream. I don't know. We'll see. Matt does really good, very much. Yeah. Matt, from what I've seen of Matt, he definitely does a good job with this stuff. And that's the key, is just like, you know, figuring this stuff out. Being an upbeat person is definitely a good thing. You have to have that down. There's definitely way too many streams that I've tuned into, and the streamer is just kind of like sitting there hiding out, not really talking much. It's like, I mean, yeah, you can do it if you're really good at the game you play. You know what I mean? Call of Duty streamers get away with that sometimes just by the virtue of being really, really good at Call of Duty, but that doesn't work for everybody. You know what I mean? Can he turn himself around there? I think. He's a natural. Yeah, for sure. He definitely just seems like he's that kind of guy off stream too. Yeah, and I will say that too. Yeah, all three of you guys definitely make for an interesting stream. Agree with Dirt there for sure. Speed talking full time, don't be OT. Yeah. That OT guy. I love that OT guy. What's going on? Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I feel like getting a good mic and getting a good webcam is probably what made some of the biggest difference in my streams, I want to say. Doing that and then getting a good stream overlay, or a stream overlay, I should say. It doesn't even have to be a good one, just a stream overlay, you know, where people can see what's happening and stuff. That's helped a lot. Yeah, I mean, just thinking back to like when I very first started streaming on Turd Ball of a webcam, or when I tried streaming off of my phone was my webcam, like that was hard, right? This having transitioned now to good webcam, good mic, that's, I don't want to say been a game changer, but it's definitely made a huge difference. Having, you know, people be able to see me and hear me well, I think makes a big difference. It's not all hardware though. Like I said, thumbnails is a big part of it, and actually the biggest thing by far is understanding how YouTube works, how what I'm looking at when I see my analytics. You know, understanding what I need to do to make things work well, like how to title videos, how to tag videos, how to, you know, stuff like that. That makes a huge difference. I'm still not the best at it, but like I understand it. You know what I mean? New mod am I working on? I'm still working on the same stuff at the moment. The 1025R pack and the box blade. The box blade is ready to go into GE though, so starting Monday we'll be getting that thing into GE. So very excited for that. Hopefully I can get it in game in the next like 2 weeks would be ideal. Next 2 weeks would be cool. Oh, Dirt, you're streaming after me? Okay. Are you starting it right at 12:30, Dirt? If you want to schedule it right for 12:30, I can set a raid for you. If you have your raid turned on. App ain't working, been stuck on 85%. That's weird. Bex always changes her stuff. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I'm definitely, once I have it like ready to go, you know, within like the week before I send it off to Mod Hub and all that good stuff, I have a rough idea if it's going to pass and everything. I'll send it out to a bunch of people and let a bunch of people test it. I'll definitely keep you guys in mind. Like, supporting the smaller creators as much as I can, you know. Being a small-ish creator, like, I understand how hard it can be to get, you know, really good stuff to check out on stream and stuff like that, so I'll definitely keep some of you guys in mind for sure. Give you guys some early chances to look at it. Be cool. 30 minutes. Good luck off. Nah, we can finish right at 12:30. I can make that happen. We should be good. Because I should be, like, literally just about done with this field right about 12:30, so... Actually, it looks like the combine might be stuck, so... I think we're, you know, pretty much good. Hey, alright, Nicholas. Take it easy. Have a great night at work. Happy Friday. We'll see you in the next one, buddy. Really happy to have you had stopped by today. Yeah, I really enjoy all of this, but that's like it's really great to be a part of it. You know, it's It's been probably one of the best parts of the past year or two for me. It's been a year and 3 months since I started streaming. So it's been really great the whole time. There's hardly been anything that I can complain about, you know? It sucks. Only got an hour on the back because it'll save and do it again. That really sucks, dude. Now, I wonder what would have broken. That's strange. Dirt it is, man. It's crazy. It really is nuts. I mean, at this point in time, like, it's like, dude, I talk to DJ, like, once a week. Like, that's freaking awesome. Like, I never thought I would be at that point that, like, you know, like, DJ in my book is still, like, massive. He is, you know, like, you know, talk to people like that is awesome. At this point, you know, like, I did a multiplayer with a formal pickle. Like, that's sick. Like, it's crazy to me that, like, that's where this has gotten, you know. Done stuff with Farmer Cobb and Farm Sim Guy, you know, Argsy. Like, it's awesome, man. Driver 53, all these guys, like, I love that. Yeah, for sure, Vanessa. I know exactly what you mean. I trust just about anybody that makes content. You know what I mean? Because I know you guys all, like, understand not to leak mods, right? Like, and obviously if you did, like, it's would definitely not be good for your channel, right? And I'm not saying, like, you in specific, anybody that makes content, like, if they were to leak a mod, like, that would not be great for their channel, you know? And the thing is like, it's actually very easy to, you know, go into the script and set it so that way it's got, like, watermarks, basically, you know what I mean? So, like if it is leaked, like, it's easy to track. So, like, I'm not too worried about, like, sharing with content creators. Like, that doesn't bug me, you know? As long as it doesn't end up on a multiplayer server with, you know, a bunch of random people, like, that's fine, you know? Feel free to use it as a multiplayer with other content creators, but, like, outside of that, like, that's like my only restrictions. You know what I mean? When I'm dealing with mods, I don't mind sharing it around. I have yet to be burned by a content creator. I'll put it that way on anything that I've shared. Okay, combine parked here. We could go ahead and bring the wagons back over. Had a PC at Volunteers Tribute. Yeah, I will say I'll probably share it with all of the members of the channel as well. Anybody that's a member of the channel will probably get it early. And when I get even the testing phase internally, I'll probably share it with them as well so they can help me test. Internal testing will probably be the members and the moderators of the channel to get all the bugs worked out, and then we'll ship off to content creators and all that good stuff. Only thing she wants is recognition. Yeah, I agree. As long as you know, you put credit to it. Hey, you know, Tactic Farmer made this. Here's a link to his channel in the description or whatever. That's perfect. Or have it pop up in your chat every once in a while, whatever, that's fine. Whatever works best. Want to make the junkyard with all your... Yeah. Throw together like a little storage shed in the back with a bunch of pallets and just have them piled up all over the top of the tractor. That'd be funny, actually. I'd get a good laugh out of it. I don't get offended by stuff like that. It just wouldn't bug me. Let me say, like, I'm not a very, like, sensitive person when it comes to, like, you know, if people don't like the mod, you know what I mean? I mean, I always want to improve it, but, like, first people dogging it, it's not gonna bug me that bad. I can live with it. I want to upgrade the truck real quick. Let me sleep real quick, actually. That's probably good idea. So I haven't done that yet. Do we have a sleep trigger anywhere? That would be ideal if I do. I probably have to turn on my triggers so I could see them. I don't know. Is it this one? Yeah. Foot triggers are on. Oh, everything's on. I just don't have a sleep trigger. I didn't check, to be honest with you. I didn't check for a sleep trigger anywhere. Oh, you don't? Oh, you have to place one. Okay. Did he at least give you one to place? Are no sleep triggers, huh? Interesting. No, I didn't give you any. Wow, okay, well, whatever. I'm pretty sure I have, yeah, a doormat. That'll work just fine. I think it's kind of floating a little bit, but whatever. I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll just kind of glitch it in like right here. And if we put on free mode, yeah, that'll be fine. You just kind of walk up, like you can barely tell that it's there. Hit R, we sleep. Okay. Interesting. It's weird that there's no sleep trigger. Love how DJ goes in mods release. Yeah, DJ does a really good job with mod reviews. Like, I've tried to do something similar to, not like copy DJ, but to like do, like talking about mod releases, and it's hard to be as informational as he is. He really does a really incredible job with it. Only JD I download. Well, I appreciate it. At least you're willing to download it. Even if you're gonna destroy it. It's still cool that you're willing to download it. I do appreciate that. I need a truck. I don't know what kind of truck I want. I don't have a Ranger, so I can't buy a Ranger, I don't think. What would I have in real life if this was my farm? I actually kind of know what I would do. I probably would go with something like that, maybe. It's kind of hurt my frame rate of that. This one. We're just barely getting 60. Whatever's cheap. Yeah, basically. Maybe an F350. I'm mostly a Ford fan, so I tell you what, I'm gonna buy a Ford. But I don't know which one. I'm kind of liking the F350 route. Seems to be the most logical to me. It's a good sized truck, and for what is it, 36 grand in game, that's not bad. We're gonna go with that. Not the 2020, we're gonna go with the 2016 model, I think. 6.7. Of course you're gonna tow tune it because that's what you do. I would probably actually go with the I actually like those all-terrain stocks. That's kind of nice. Just a little boost, right? Not much. Ranch hand, or would I go chrome? I'm gonna go chrome or ranch hand because I see a lot of them around me. Rear bumper. We'll do we're gonna consider it an XLT truck, so we're gonna leave the chrome where we can. Racks and boxes. Probably want a toolbox there, so weather guard toolbox and a back rack is a good way to go. Trim. I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna step it down to. Oh, I can't go any lower than the Lariat. Oh well, then it's got to be color match bumpers. So I guess we're getting color main. Color main. Oh wait, that looks weird. That should be black plastic, painted cap. Yeah, there it is. Matt has already started another map. Really? Already? Hey, he flies. This guy's quick. Busting out maps. That's awesome. What's this one based off of? Nah, if you use the crap out of one, so I'm retracted. Yeah. So I don't have a preference, to be honest. Like, they're all pretty okay to me. Honestly, most of the time I go Kubota. Like, that's just Kubota or White or Agco. Like, that's kind of the way I tend to pick, but I'm not bothered by any of them. I don't like Star. I don't like a lot of like the weird brand tractors, but definitely stick more to the common brands, if that makes sense. Is there not a grill option? Oh yeah, there is. I just skipped it. Color on the outer, yeah, that would look great. Okay, so then we need the color right. Green gem actually might look really cool, like an Arizona beige, maybe. What if we did Arizona beige all the way around? That's kind of cool. Looks tactified, right? Tactical-ish. Magnetic. I think I'm gonna go with an Arizona beige because that's kind of cool. Obviously, it's meant more for that, but I'm gonna go with the Arizona beige. I think that's cool. Chola deer and speed goat population. Yes, I would. I'd hate that my truck currently doesn't have a freaking grill guard on it. I always feel like I'm gonna kill a deer one of these days. Kill my front bumper. I got the freaking fifth wheel. I didn't mean to get the fifth wheel. I want the gooseneck. Hang on. I gotta rip it into here. I need to customize that. I didn't mean to get this one. Is this one of the fancy ones where I gotta pull in here? No, maybe not. I found another bug. That door's off a little bit. I don't know what's up with that. It's kind of strange. Is there a trigger around here anywhere? Oh, I bet you it's right over here. Guarantee it. No. I actually really love this this little farm equipment store thing there. That's cool. I don't see a shop point. There might not be one. I don't know. That's fine. I'm just gonna buy a. Where's it at? It's under miscellaneous, I think. Maybe. Do black bottom with the grill guard. It's not a bad idea, to be honest. I can't remember where the damn thingy is. What category is it under? Oh, I know why. I know I can't find it. It's under. We're gonna buy one of these guys. I haven't created really any mods. The mods that I am working on now are my first ones. To be honest, I'm pretty new to this. I am just kind of gunning for it, to be honest with you. I hate that I can't get US General on this. I would totally buy a Harbor Freight toolbox for this. I guess I'm gonna go with Craftsman because the other two are too Gucci for me. Craftsman, that'll work. And if I bring it over here, activate service function, customize. Oh wait, why is it customizing the box? I put it here. The 1025R and the John Deere 40 box splitter are my first. Haven't done anything outside of that. Like, it's all new to me. I'll be booting up Giants Editor literally for one of the first times ever to actually do something aside from extract something from it. Why can I not customize? This is not working. Open vehicle option, Craftsman toolbox. Ah, there it is. No. Still not doing it right. What the heck is going on here? Okay, well, I'm just going to throw this in the back of the truck for now. We're going to bring that back to the house. We about got to end the stream. This dirt's about to get started here in just a few minutes. Am I going to fit this in there? Probably should open the tailgate. Except for now I got the gooseneck in there, so that's going to be awkward. Reasonable price to sell a PS4 Slim and a controller? I honestly do not know. I don't know with PlayStations. I am not a PlayStation guy. Only ever owned an Xbox. If I had to guess, probably somewhere in like the 150 to 200-ish range. Account for 170, PS4 300. 300 sounds a little high, just because I feel like you can buy them at 300. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna save the game. We gotta go raid dirt. I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. Okay. Backing out of the game. Let me get dirt stream pulled up here, so we can head that way. I want to make sure we're not late to raiding dirt. Oh, bro, you're at 716 subs? You're not too far from the 1K. I don't see a stream scheduled yet, though. Dirt, go schedule your stream, man. Hurry, hurry. We'll get you rated. Hang out, guys. Hang on. We're gonna hang out for a minute. Let me grab at least a link to his channel. So if you're heading out now, at least you'll have a link to his channel. If nothing else, we're gonna do a live redirect so you guys can all join him that way. As soon as I got a stream link to go off of. Ooh, come on, buddy. Dirt Farmer's awesome, guys. You'll want to check him out. He's awesome. Always up to good stuff. He's got real life farming. He's got farming simulator. You gotta check it all out. Good stuff. You get this. I gotta end this poll. So that'll be next week. We'll do the farm build on the map. Let me pin the link real quick here at the top, so it doesn't get buried. Come on, Dirt. Hurry, buddy. You can do it. Let me pull this across over here so it's nice, big, and obvious for me. And I'll throw it in this one so you guys can show you his channel. Dirt Farmer. He's got some cleaning on bin while trying not to freeze. 2-disc PTO clutch teardown. And he does some farming simulator streams. It's awesome stuff, guys. Awesome stuff. Look at this guy. He's out there freezing his freaking titties off. Freezing his titties off trying to make some content. Gotta drop him a sub. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. I got the link. Let's go. There it is. I gotta pause it just so that audio doesn't come through while we're doing this. Edit. Customization. Redirect. Paste. Yep, got it. Okay. All right, guys. Sending you his way. Have a great evening. Great rest of your day. Hope you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And we'll see you Monday. All right. Bye.